not long ago, she published a story on Kojong Kansan Lewin, and the story landed her in police cells. Today, she's here to tell us the real story, because I know some of you, including myself, we've condemned the act of some of our senior brothers leading this and putting her to cells for a night. Today, she's here. We know in Ghana, there is nothing like criminal libel law anymore. It is no more. So even if a reporter or a journalist goofs, there is a way or a process to go through to correct that reporter. But in her case, it is either she wasn't lucky enough. She spent a night at Tesano police cells. Candice, welcome once again.
Thank you, Sammy.
Okay, now Candice, how are you doing? So how long have you been in Ghana?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks. Your microphone. You want to relax, eh? Relax. Why is massive?
The mic will come.
Let the mic. Okay, good. And how long are you staying? Are you back?
1 more month.
Oh, you have just 1 more month. So you go back to Russia. And how active is your website?
Yeah, it's active. I mean,
it's very active, and you write only showbiz.
Yes. No, I make sports and everything.
You do sports, politics,
yeah,
and showbiz as well.
Exactly.
Okay. On the day of your arrest, what time was it? What time were you arrested?
It was around 9.
It was around 9.
9 p.m.
It was around 9 p.m.
Yes.
You said you were on their show, the NIT FM show. That is a morning show.
No, it was an evening. It was around
Drive.
Oh, it's a drive show. Oh,
yes.
okay, it's a drive show. Okay, so after the drive, that was when the issue started, and right after that,
right after the drive.
Right after the drive. Now, did they call some of the maybe top administrators at Despite to come and intervene at the time?
Yes.
Who did they call?
Okay, so Abeko Santana was the first person that Lewin contacted.
Okay.
And then he got furious that when he started talking to me, I didn't show any remorse. I'm supposed to be crying, lying on the floor, begging for the article I did in their premises. So he got mad. He said, "This is a criminal case. You have to be arrested. We are going to arrest you. You are going to put you." And then finally, they were taking me to the police station on their own. And somebody said, "No, Father Dixon is our
boss.
So let's seek for his approval before we go." So when Abeku told everything, informed Father Dixon about it, Father Dixon also got furious.
Did you see Father Dixon angry?
Yes, I did.
He came to the scene?
Yes, he stood there the whole time, and he called police. And then when the police was coming, he called back again to let them get a handcuff for people to know that, yes, I've been arrested.
So father called the police?
Yes.
At that time, did they have cameras on you?
No, yes, they brought. You see, there's an interview that is going viral.
Yeah.
We did that. They brought that camera on me, the first one, before we waited for the second, the handcuff thing, and the police to also come and they put another camera on me, and people were mobbing me.
People were mobbing you?
Yes, I don't know where they came from. They were ho. I mean,
I see. So I believe from Despite or from the ship house to Tesano police station, did you walk or you went in a car?
Used the car.
You used the car.
I think the commander or whatever's car.
The commander himself brought a car.
Yeah.
So that was when you were handcuffed?
That was when I was handcuffed.
When you went there, did you get a chance to talk to any of your relatives, your friends that you've been arrested?
Immediately after the NIT FM show, Lewin came over and seized my phone. I could not call any family member.
Lewin seized your phone?
Lewin seized my phone.
Were you adamant when they asked you to pull down the story?
I wasn't. I took my phone. I was about to take down the story, and Lewin said, "No, I will be recording again." So he seized my phone. But I was actually.
So first they told you to pull down the story,
and I was.
You got your phone to pull down the story, exactly. and Lewin got angry and snatched the phone from you.
Exactly.
So at that time, you never had your phone.
No.
So even when you got to the police station,
I didn't know anybody's number and everything. I could not call anybody. So I called my people when I was already in the cell.
You called your people when you were in the cell?
And nobody could bail me out.
Whose phone did you use to call your people?
They brought the phone back because I was insisting. I need to call my family people. And
Okay. So later they brought the phone to you in the cell?
They made me just call one person.
Just one person. Who did you call?
My brother.
So who finally gave you a bail?
My big brother.
Did he come there the night or the next?
He came there 10 minutes after we got. He was in the area.
When
he
you
didn't
called,
know what was happening, but he was in the area doing his own thing.
and when he came there, did he get a chance to talk to you at that time?
Yeah, he spoke to me.
And they couldn't give you bail at that time?
Yes, they said everybody's gone. They can't give me bail. He should have been around the time that we were writing the statement.
How was your experience during the night? Was that your first time in a police cell?
And
How was the experience like?
Bomber, like I was so devastated. Like it's nothing to write home about. Very sad. I'm like, no, I don't want to remember. Yeah.
So you entered the cells finally around what time?
Around 9.
Around 9 p.m. Did you ever sleep throughout the night?
I couldn't. I wept all night.
You were weeping. Did you have a bed?
No.
So, how were you like to lie on the ground?
Yes.
How many ladies were there?
It was just one woman, old woman.
Oh. And that test on the free. It was just one.
Despite ultramodern.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the
station,
despite ultramodern.
Special request.
Special request.
And there was just one lady in there.
Yeah.
Oh, an old lady.
An old lady.
Oh, until the Obian Financial account.
See?
Obian Financial account.
No, she was very nice. She was actually pampering me and everything.
Did you ask what brought her there too?
She is there because she owes somebody 2,000 Ghana.
Oh, I
and she's
see.
been there for 4 months.
Hey.
2,000 Ghana cedis. Are you suffering anything after that ordeal? Are you suffering?
Yes. A lot of friends and family members still calling me, and the handcuff thing is what hurts everybody, and it hurts me as well. Because the thing is, I have seen the video, everything, and you guys resend it back to me on WhatsApp. That's what I hate.
People are sending it back to you.
They're sending it back to me. Is that you? And it really hurts. Like
That is karma.
I see. Candice, are you expecting something like maybe?
Yeah.
Did you expect them to do something to you?
Yes, at least there should be a compensation. This is a lifetime. I mean,
You want them to compensate you?
exactly.
Compensate you with what?
I don't know.
With an apology or with what?
Yeah.
You want them to compensate you with an apology?
With an apology and maybe something valuable, because this is like a lifetime thing. It might get to a point in time where I would be going in for a job, and this thing could affect me in the future.
Yeah, because there are some jobs if you've been arrested before.
Exactly.
So now you're going to add it to
groups. Yes, they should compensate me.
they should compensate you,
Yes,
and you are talking about an apology and something valuable.
together. Yes.
In your earlier submission, you talked about your lawyers handling it also. Did you say something like that?
We are actually working on something.
You want to take this to your lawyers to advise you on what to do?
Yes.
I see. Where are your parents?
They are in Tema. I lost my dad, but my mom is still.
Oh, okay. So you live alone in Russia?
Yes. I mean, I'm schooling.
Oh, you are schooling. I see. So when your boyfriend heard the issue, what did he say?
I don't have a boyfriend.
Since when have you not gotten a boyfriend?
A long time ago.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
So can this also jeopardize suitors coming to you? Yeah, maybe someone doesn't like someone who has slept in a police cell. Yeah, can this also affect you in that area?
No, but son, let's clear that stereotype. The fact that you slept in a cell doesn't mean.
To some people, it means a lot to them.
She's not been convicted. Like in the line of duty, Sam.
Okay, Prof. So is the case over now? Is everything over now?
It's not over. Friday we're going back.
You're going back where?
To the police. To the police station.
To do what?
To meet with the commander and finally settle it or withdraw it or pursue to court.
Who is leading the court?
I don't know. The commander's name is Mr. Odro or something.
No, you said the issue is going to be either settled. You're going to go for a settlement, or someone will proceed to court. Who is going to court first? Is it you going to court first?
For now, I don't know. They reported me first, so they are taking me to court.
Has any of the women advocacy bodies contacted you on this?
It's just the artwork that has been supported.
It is just artwork.
Yes.
I see. We are also good to know that this is how it happened. now that you are looking for compensation? Have you told them? Have you told
No,
them?
I haven't.
Yeah. So
I was told.
I see. So how do you want them to know that you want a compensation?
I told you we're working on something. So.
Oh, you're working on something. Anything else you want to say?
Yes, I want to thank the people that have been supportive and everything. The artwork, the GH page, Tony PC, Chris, Handler, GH Bays, and all the boys. Edu Sapra, Japan, Chris Vincent. They've thrown their support behind my back, and all the bloggers in Ghana. It's phenomenal. Like, I was not expecting them to do that, but they've been really supportive. So I want to thank all of them and everybody that has been by my side.
Do you admit you goofed in your approach?
In a way, yes.
You admit. So if you admit you goofed in your approach, why are you looking for a compensation?
I only goofed with a video. I don't think I goofed with a hearing thing.
You goofed with a video. Which video? The one you were recording?
Yes.
So
even that, sometimes when you go to places, you see video camera not allowed. So you know you're not going to pull out your camera. I didn't see anything like that at the reception.
So are you telling us that the story you put out was the truth? Since you are telling us you only goofed.
I did not confirm it.
So you did not goof with the video alone. You goofed with the story as well.
Because I did not confirm.
No, because the story now you can't even ascertain whether the story is the truth or not. And according to your headline said Lil Wayne knocks down someone with his.
Everybody makes headline, catchy.
Everybody does what?
Like, we make headlines.
You mean you fake headlines?
It's not like fake.
But you are telling us that you admit the story you wrote was false. It means the headline was faked.
I won't admit to that.
Say again?
I mean, the headline is like, it goes along with the story that I wrote. So if you read...
the headline was that Lil Wayne knocks down someone with his customized car. And what was the story?
That somebody reported at the Peace FM's front desk that Lil Wayne knocked him down. And then Lil Wayne explained that the person was just trying to take money from him because he's a star, and that's what they do all the time. That was what the story is.
Okay, so somebody came to Peace FM front desk and reported that Lil Wayne has knocked him down with a car. So when Lil Wayne came, they asked him that, Lil Wayne, what the car Bobby? And he was explaining that the people come to him to ask for...
That person, he was parking and the person was there, and like the person said, hey, and he saw the person.
Oh, okay. Was the person on a bike?
I don't know.
I see. Okay. I'm sure this is how far we can go with this story. Let's see how best others can also be involved. But then, since you're going to the police station on Friday for final settlement, I believe your lawyers are also advising you also want a compensation. Maybe they also want something because they also want to protect their image. They wouldn't maybe condone violence. I'm not sure if Lil Wayne really knocks down someone, despite people just protecting that, hey, you knocked down someone and we want to say, no, you didn't do it. I'm not sure they would also want to do that. So let's see how best we should solve it. But one thing I know is for sure, if a journalist goofs, the penalty is not arrest, handcuff, and cells. That one I know. Me, that is the whole thing that is happening. That is what I want to know. If a journalist goofs in his or her trade, the penalty, the punishment is not arrest, it's not handcuffing, and it's not cells. There are so many ways to go about this.
Yes.
So let's see how it goes. Candice, thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Maybe we'll have you again to talk about show business and not
right.
this particular issue. But today we'll end it here. Thanks for your time.
Thank you for having me.
All right.